This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Evening Update for Wednesday, March 25th. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Our top story: an abandoned building in Chapman Street, the city, was partially damaged by fire earlier this afternoon. Firefighters were called in and brought the fire at the two-story wood and wall structure under control. There were no injuries, but Shakir Bana and his family, who spotted the fire, told Barbados Today that they had to rush into a nearby building and get 3 disabled people to safety. 2 fire tenders were on the scene, as well as the police investigations are continuing.
Disabled boy who can't walk and we had to take you to the hospital. The smoke was affecting them really bad, so we just take them out and move them to a different location as well.
There were 3 people, you said?
Yeah, 3 people in the house. Yeah.
And you had to quickly remove them?
Yeah, because they can't walk, they can't move, so we had to put them on wheelchairs quickly and take them out. Me and my cousins. Just now.
How many are you?
Is it my brothers?
You're your cousins?
Me, 3 of us.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the vehicles, you guys had to also remove?
Yeah, we had to move out the vehicles quickly because it was a lot of smoke and things was coming out.
And then you called the fire department?
Yeah, my sister called the fire department and they came right away.
The sargassum problem plaguing the country is not going away anytime soon. So says University Professor of Marine Ecology and Fisheries, Hazel Oxenford, who tells Barbados Today that the seaweed, as it's commonly known, has been affecting the country's shoreline for a few years now and is only increasing. Professor Oxenford says the University of the West Indies will embark on a study to find out the impact that the brown free-floating algae that originates in the Sargasso Sea is having on the island's fishing industry.
Is this the perfect storm when a number of environmental things came together and created this event? And we weren't sure, but then we're seeing it again now, and it's been with us for a full year, so it looks as though whatever changes are happening may be at least semi-permanent. We really don't know at this point, and in fact we're about to embark on a study with the University of Mississippi and the CARICOM Regional Fisheries Mechanism with the FAO, which is a Food and Agricultural Organization, and the CRFM, the CARICOM Regional Fisheries Mechanism, to look more into being able to see if we can predict these sargassum events and see what impacts they're having on fisheries productivity.
In other news, outspoken Government Minister Donville Innes says there is not enough accountability for the failures of public officers. Addressing the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry's business luncheon at the Hilton Hotel this afternoon, Innes, who is the Minister of Trade, Industry, International Business and Small Business Development, suggested that discipline must be taken against government officers in breach of professional conduct. He was speaking on the theme Business Facilitation, Improving Barbados's Competitiveness.
From my end in the public sector, I don't believe that there's enough accountability. People are not held accountable for their failures and their mistakes too often, from my end, quite frankly. So, you go before an officer who has all the power to decide whether your application is processed or fees paid, etc. That officer must exercise that power in a very judicious and fair manner. Not one where you beat your chest and say, well, the buck stops with me, so I will do this whether you like it or not.
Trade unionist Sir Roy Trotman is suggesting that Barbados do some damage control in light of the controversy surrounding the group of Nigerian students who came here under the Delta State Youth Empowerment Program. He says Barbados needs to make sure its reputation is clear, particularly as it moves to take advantage of other countries sending people here to study. The retired head of the Barbados Workers' Union made the suggestion as he debated on the estimates in the Senate today.
Wherever we find areas like this for our export, we have to be careful to be looking.
The honourable member has 4 more minutes.
We have, thank you very much, ma'am. We have to be careful of any vultures that there might be in the surrounding landscape. There will be people who will try to take shortcuts and will try to zero in on the wallets and would not have too much of a care regarding the level of bad effect that all of this might have on our publics. And I therefore would like to urge that the rumors which there were surrounding the Nigerian experience, that those records, as much as can be done, are put clear.
Now to sports. The place at the National Stadium. The event, the 2015 NAPSAC Finals, and it was action-packed as West Terrace boys retained the title with 110 points. Charles F Broomes was second with 94.50 points and Milton Lynch third with 80 points. In the girls, Charles F Broomes dethroned St. Stephen's girls, scoring 122 points, and St. Stephen's girls got in second with 103 and Bailey's Primary third with 80. Here are some of the races with commentary from the CBC.
Up the back straight, 225 to go. Really making some moves, and Christopher Primary running with all they've got. Lots of work to do in the middle of the track. It is West Terrace, Bailey's, Charles F Broomes, Luther Thorne giving a good account of themselves. Christchurch girl in the mix. Who will make it first? Christchurch girls away cleanly. Charles F Broomes look good. It is Charles F Broomes who's striding away from them now in the middle of the track. Here comes Bailey's. Charles F Broomes digging deep. Goes home now. Finishes first. Charles F Broomes. West Terrace the Tigers with just about 200 meters to go. It is West Terrace School who will leave nothing unturned. It is West Terrace School with acres of space, with room to maneuver. They've got it all to do. It is West Terrace who will rule this medley relay. No one will catch them. Money in the bank. He is a champion. It's West Terrace. Hillaby, Terrace, all look at they got there. But no doubt about it, it is West Terrace.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter, that's the move for me. Stability, prosperity, we're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
In news from our Caribbean neighbors now, Trinidad and Tobago's opposition stormed out of Parliament today in protest against the no-confidence motion against leader Dr. Keith Rowley. They told the Speaker that they had nothing to contribute to the debate, describing it as absurd, frivolous, and foolish. Further afield, we head to Yemen, where the country's president today fled his palace in Aden as Houthi rebels advanced towards the city. The president's departure marks a dramatic turn in Yemen's turmoil and means a decisive collapse of what was left of his rule. And on that note, we come to the end of our Barbados Today evening updates, but we'll be back again at 7 tomorrow morning. Until then, remember you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media and bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. We're also on Channel 101 online TV as well as Mix 96.9 FM, where you can get all the latest news and sports. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Do have a pleasant evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.
This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy